Hi there, I'm Dimitris Charalambidis, and right now I want you to be extremely concentrated because I will show you some common mistakes sadly students do that you should avoid when working with a hypothesis test for proportion. Mistake number one, using a two sample test when you just have one sample. Sorry, but it makes you feel weird. If you are comparing a sample proportion to a claimed value, you must only use one sample test, not a two sample test. Where did you even get the second sample from? Mistake number two, putting sample proportion in the hypothesis. Both hypotheses, null and alternative one, are built towards the population proportion. It's never about the sample proportion itself. Mistake number three, using sample proportion instead of claimed proportion to check the normality conditions, which is one of the three conditions that should be met. I know that this looks strange to lots of you, but remember that it's just that. We need to use the claimed proportion P0 alongside with the sample size n in order to check whether these two conditions are met. A mistake that I honestly cannot understand. We have said it. Alternative 1 depends on the given context. When it says larger than something, greater than something, it has to be P greater than P0. When it says less than, smaller than, it has to be P smaller than P0. And guys, come on, when it says different from, it has to be P different than P0. Finally, confusing the purpose of the test. The test, the hypothesis test, does not estimate neither the population proportion nor the sample proportion. It simply estimates the probability of observing your sample proportion or even more extreme value, assuming that the null hypothesis was true. That's all. Subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in the next video.